So I'm a little nervous because I decided to do a silly thing called procrastinate, and it's the full moon as of me recording it. Happy full moon. And I need this video out today. So hopefully I can get everything that I want said and then just put it all in the thing and have it out before the end of the day, ideally. But, that's what happens. I would highly not recommend that you procrastinate on your goals. It's fun in the moment, oh my god, and then you gotta reap what you sow. Oh my god. What's up, gang? I hope you guys are doing good. Merry Christmas, Merry belated Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa. It's the first day of Kwanzaa, and whatever other stuff. Happy Yule. But yeah, any holiday. I hope that you guys are doing good and staying safe. If you don't know who I am, my name is Spiri. I'm an artist and animator who talks too much. I basically just talk about whatever is going on in my little brain. And today I wanted to talk about something that is very near and dear to my heart because it's been a part of my life for a very long time, or it was at one point, Crunchyroll. And I'm sure most of you know what Crunchyroll is or vaguely understand that it's some sort of platform to watch anime, but I do wonder how many of you know that 10 years ago it was the spot to conversate and talk with other people that also fuck with anime and manga and stuff. It used to have forum pages, the profile pages were off the chain, there were so many things going on. I'll think about it every so often of like, oh, memories, because it was a very big part of my life when I was a tween in middle school. That was like the highlight of every day for me, was to be able to go on CR, because that's what we would call it. Be like, you're on CR, blah 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 blah, hop on CR. So on some parts of it, it's like, ah, memories, and then there's other parts that are like, ah, memories, and then there's other parts that are like, ew, pedophiles, because there were a lot of fucking creeps on there, but it was the internet in 2012, so you just have to be safe. I'm thankful that the internet nowadays, I mean, it's still bad, like it's still dangerous. At the very least, it's easier to manage. It was harder to manage that kind of behavior back then, I believe, especially since people didn't really take it that seriously. It was very wonky during that time, and I talked to a lot of individuals that I probably shouldn't have been talking to at my age. There was like good, bad, and weird, and I think that totally encapsulates the vibe that is like the anime community, like good, bad, and weird. But yeah, I took notes because I did want to go over things, but I also didn't want to give myself a lot to edit. So first and foremost, little disclaimer, I want to go ahead and put out there, these are my personal experiences. So take it with a grain of salt, and I'm not trying to say that this is as a whole what the site was like or what the site was and stuff. I was on Crunchyroll, and we're gonna call it CR from now on, just to give my inner child a little happiness, because that's what I would be calling it. I'd be like, I'm on CR, oh my god, CR, da, da, da. But I was on CR around 2012, 2013, and then I think I started falling off around like 2015, 2016. I am still debating back and forth on if I'm going to show you guys my profile, so we'll see if that's something that I decide. If you find it, like if you go searching for it and you find it, that's on you. I'm not going to get mad about that, but do I want to put that out there myself? Nah, because I need you guys to see that I literally had porn as my first interest on my profile. So I was a funny kid. I was a funny ass kid when I was younger. I'm just saying, I was so funny. I don't know what caused me to like fall off. I was on there for a good bit. I had like my first account, and then my mom made me delete it because she saw the tomfoolery that was going on there, rightfully so. And then I made another account, and I was on there, and then around like 2015, 2016, I was just kind of like, meh. I'm not sure what it was. I don't know if it was just like new platforms were coming out, if it was because I was moving from middle school to high school during that transition, if it was because other people were also leaving, because like I had a bunch of friends that I would talk to on the regular on that site, but it just seemed like more and more people were just kind of like going away and not using the site as much and coming back. There were so many times where people would be like, oh my god, I'm so sorry for my late reply, I'm just not on here that much anymore, and then exchanging of the other socials so that we can keep in touch kind of thing, because they weren't coming back again. I'm not entirely sure what it was that like caused, I guess, everyone as a collective to start leaving the site or not using the site, at least in my little group, in my circle of people, and then I guess in their circles of people too, because I don't think anybody uses the site for that purpose anymore. But yeah, everybody just seems to be migrating off of it. They were either going to Skype or Snapchat. I remember I was talking to people through my emails, which was insane. Oh, Google Plus was like a thing during this time too, so I was on there crazy before it just stopped being relevant. And it wasn't until probably sometime after, like years after the fact, that I got on Discord, because Discord scared me for some reason. I was just so intimidated by it, and I still kind of am, but I'm not sure why. I couldn't tell you. They had forums, followers were listed as friends, and then you could even like change the name for what your follower thing was called, but I think just by default it was called friends, but you could change it to something else. You could put like 9 main people as your group, and I thought it would be so cute when people would have matching profile pictures, but it would be like 9 people all having a matching profile picture with each other to make like this giant thing, or 2 people being cute and having a profile picture and then the 2 other people being friends. Like, it was just cute. It was really, really cute. And I liked that part of it. So there was that, like the followers friends thing. It was cute. It was cute. There were groups, which were basically just like subreddits for the forum pages that were going on, so you could just have a group that was specific for any anime, or in my case we had a lot of groups that we used for role-playing things. We had different groups, we had different forum pages. All the forum pages were fun. There's literally like a game section for you to play like forum-based games or whatever. It was cute. You could be in different clubs. I know there was like a maid cafe that me and my friends ran, and that was just like a role-playing thing to just be in a cute cozy cafe. It's really funny. The pages were the main thing that like broke my heart when I found out that they weren't there anymore, but they were just really fun. People would hack each other. I say hack, because really what it was that we would send each other our passwords and usernames and then log into the other person's account and then just like fiddle with the pages, copy paste this new thing in there. It was such a cute thing to be able to do that, and it would usually be for like special occasions or somebody's birthday or anniversary for something, or just because, you know, like it was always something cute, you know, and it would just be like such an honor. And then people would put in the saddest thing, hacked by such and such, and it was really, really cute. The pages would be like super top tier, high quality ass like HTML article looking ass shits, okay? Like there was blood, sweat, and tears that were put into these pages, okay? And they're gone, but I'll get back to that. There was even like a photo section. I didn't really use it that much, but you could put photos there, which I guess really added to the whole fact of being a profile page. So if you really wanted people to know who you were, then you could put up those pictures. But for the most part, all of us were weebs, so we just put up pictures that we liked, like of anime characters or something, you know? I don't think there was ever really anybody that put like their actual face. There were people that put their drawings, but I don't think anybody ever really put their face like that, which would be crazy, because then when you would finally like meet an internet friend and figure out what they looked like, oh, the feeling is so crazy. I don't think I'll ever experience that again, because on the internet you're probably going to see that person's picture. It's really like either on their profile or through exchanging pictures of some kind, you know, like I just think that it's more likely for you to see who the person is that you're talking to behind the screen. Guestbook posts versus PMs, because you could have private messages, which are just like, you know, what direct messages are now, all that stuff. But there were guestbook posts where, take my profile for example, somebody could come to my profile and type up a post on my profile and I could receive it. I would see it, get the notification for it, all that stuff, and I would notice, tap on their profile, go to their page and respond, which, you know, is cute and everything in theory. But then like you could be doing that, you go to the other person's page, and then obviously they're talking to maybe 5 or 6 other people on top of like talking to you, so you can see like the other half of the conversation, basically. But you couldn't see the other half unless you went to that person's page to see that half of the convo. So it was just really crazy how we would have like full-blown conversations, but there would be like different things going on at a time. And it would be even more crazy if like there were people that would put like their guest book posts in spoiler comments. So like you could basically hide what it said and then tap on it, and then that's when you could see it, you know? People would do that like for all of their things. You would never know. It was like Russian roulette on, if you click on the spoiler comment, is it going to say something normal? Is it going to say something that has a spoiler in it for real? Or is it going to say something super not safe for work and smutty and role playing, like, ooh, pushes you against the wall kind of thing? Like, no, you're never gonna know unless you click on it, and I would just advise you to not click on it. But but you know, it was just really crazy. That was such a weird way for us to all communicate, but that was what the fuck we were doing, like, all the time. I don't think anybody ever did, like, if you wanted something different, that's when you would PM the person instead of guest book post. But that would be so crazy to me too, now that I'm thinking about it. Could you fucking imagine? Oh yeah, I'll talk to you about this in PMs. I don't want you to see it. I don't want it all public on your guest book post, kind of thing. Like, I don't think we could handle that in this day and age. I really don't. I'm so glad that we don't have to deal with that. People would have CR families, which was really cute. I don't think I ever had like a CR family. I had like a sister, quote unquote, but I think that was about like as far as it went. I had a couple of sisters actually, but that was about as far as it went. But I know there's other people that had like full-blown families, and they just were in that role-playing thing of it, I guess, which is cute in theory. I don't know, it's the internet, man. It is the internet in 2012. It was cute to me. I still think that it's cute for you to be in a friend group or whatever, and y'all are all just like, oh, you're like the mom friend or the dad friend or the sibling. That's when we would hack each other and stuff, or have matching profile pictures. We used to call them matching AVs, like AVI, and I stopped calling it that after a while, like once I got off of CR and I realized that no one else was calling them AVIs or AVs. That's what I was saying. Matching AVs. Oh my god, we got matching AVs. But basically profile pictures, PFP, whatever the fuck. So we'd have matching profile pictures, matching profiles, just like the whole thing would be matching. I remember one of my friends felt like she was the Fluttershy and I was the Pinkie Pie. So then we would have like matching profiles that way. We had matching profiles for that one free anime, the swimming anime, and I was like the dude with the purple eyes and she was the guy with the greenish hair. I can't remember their names for the life of me, but we would do that. I did like so many profile changes, and I would just be like, I'm kind of tired of this anime character. I'm gonna do this now. People would gift the like the premium membership that I was talking about before. People would gift those to other people, which would be so sweet. If you were nice to the right people that had money, they would gift it to you, and then you could basically do like a whole shebang on your profile. Like the whole background could be something crazy. And then that would be there for like 30 days, basically. It would just be like a full backdrop. That would be like, that would really tie everything in. So I would love it whenever those moments, those fleeting moments of me having a premium membership because somebody was nice enough to gift it, I could make my profile look really sick. It was just really cool. I got a lot of my images from this site called Zerochan. Zerochan is not a source. You have to go find the source. It's just, they're putting all these images into this image base, you know, but it's not a source. You get all the images from there, like of different characters. You could look up stuff and it would always be so cute. But that's where I would go and get stuff from all the time. I could find Happy Tree Friend stuff. I could find Vocaloid stuff. I could find damn near anything I wanted on there was accessible. I could go get some sort of cool ass drawing from it. So everything that I was talking about previously, the groups, the forums, the pages, the friends, pretty much gone. Most of that stuff is gone or not usable in some way, like, and that really sucks. I did not think that they would take all of it away. They took away the forums. I really thought, if anything, those would stay, but they got rid of those. And now the site is really, I think it's just, they're exclusively focusing in on it being a streaming service, which is fine. Like, I get it. That's what it was from jump. So I that's okay. I guess I'm just more so sad because these are memories and I thought that they would at least like stay there. You know what I mean? They tell you all the time that nothing on the internet is gone. like, you can't delete everything off of the internet, blah blah blah. But like, what happens when this happens? Do I have to use the Wayback Machine or some shit? Does that even work for profiles? Is that even gonna work to find all of the pages that I worked really really hard on, you know? And in a way, like, it's bittersweet because I said some stupid shit when I was a kid, like 12 to 15, you know? So I'm like glad in a way that this stuff is gone or I can't find it. But in another way, I want to see because these are my memories. I put so much of my life and emotions and energy onto the internet, stupidly, but I want to see. It was basically my diary. I want to see. It was my diary and a hub for all of my friends and loved ones to give me things and share their stuff. I had a page that was just exclusively quotes from my friends that I didn't want to forget, and now I'm gonna forget them because I can't find the page anymore. So it's just really crazy how that works, you know? So maybe I could find it again, but the fact that it's just like not there and easily accessible, it makes me sad, especially when I was basically keeping the account for like to look at memories and have memories and stuff. But I'm happy that I removed or cleared out a bunch of stuff and minimized how much I was talking about myself on my socials on CR before I like completely left, because then it just would have a bunch of info on me that I don't want on there anymore. But back then I didn't give a shit. I was just like, oh yeah, everybody should totally know that I'm into these things and I would like this stuff and blah blah blah. So, but anyway, I just didn't know that they were gonna get rid of this shit. I genuinely didn't think that was gonna happen. I thought it was always gonna be there. But again, I understand because it's a streaming platform. That's basically the main reason why I wanted to make this video, because I swear nobody else knows. And if you do know and you were a part of Crunchyroll like 10 years ago, please let me know, because it was such a relic of its time in my opinion now. Like, I don't know if I could talk to other people that are also aware of what CR used to be known for and stuff, or I don't think it was what it was known for, but used to have. That would be really cool. I changed and like / updated my profile one last time in 2016, and I just never came back. Either because I had talked to all of my friends and basically migrated them all to whatever platforms that I was on so I could talk to them more, or I forgot my password. Or maybe it was both, because I didn't see any point on being on there anymore, since a lot of my other friends had already either talked to me exclusively on other platforms, or they just weren't there either. So I would just leave stuff so that if they came back and they wanted to talk to me, they could find me. So that was basically what happened. And slowly but surely, everybody just started moving off of the site. Everybody that I talked to, at least. I had one really good friend that I kept. I think I've kept like 3 or 4 friends off of that site in itself, which is really baffling to me. Seeing each other grow up and develop into the people that we are today, it's really crazy in a good way. Like, it's just so cool to just see this person grow. That I knew when we were 12 12 or 13 or something, right? Like, it's just really cool. I had a couple of friends and I talked to them on Skype during that time, and then migrated from, like, there was a lot of people that I talked to on Tumblr. Like, we all moved over to Tumblr after CR, but it was Skype, Tumblr, and then emails. I would try to talk to everybody on there. Just people kept migrating off and off and off the site. Really don't know. I wonder if there was like a genuine reason, or if just everybody fell off. I don't know. Like, you know, just people just didn't want to do it anymore. I don't know. I have no idea. I had one friend who found me. I think I had a couple of friends, actually. The one that I'm specifically talking about, she found me, and I was so happy. Like, it was such a pleasant surprise just to be like, oh my God, you're from CR? Oh my God, you're my best friend from CR? Oh my God. And we just went from there. It was really cool, because that was a friend that I never ever saw her face. Never ever saw her face during the whole time of us being best friends. So then out of nowhere, we find each other again, and I know what she looks like, and she does cool things, and she knows what I look like, and we just had a ball. It was really cool linking back up again and stuff. You know, you run into these random ass people on the internet, and you never know if they're going to be like a lifelong friend, or somebody that's just like, you know, at least always a part of your space or something, or just never going to see them again. So I'm very thankful for the people that I did make friends with on Crunchyroll. Out of all the fucking freaks on there, I was able to find some really cool people. So I'm very thankful. I just had like a lot of experiences, a lot of memories, a lot of really, really good, weird, bad times on Crunchyroll. So I just wanted to reminisce a little bit. Again, I don't want to talk about a lot of the things that happened, mainly because it's like personal. But if you want to talk to me about it, like I just don't want to put it in this video, but if you want to talk to me about it, I'll talk about it. It really just felt like it was like 5 years worth of events, but it was really only like 2 or 3. But there was so much going on, and time flies when you're just shit talking and having a good time on the internet, you know? And I was also still going through school. I had my other like in real life friends. I would try to migrate them over to CR so that we could all talk to each other. I spoke to like so many people in a day. Like, it's just really crazy how often I would speak with people, how often I would, like, just patiently wait for people to respond so I could respond right back. Drastic difference to how I am now, where I just forget to respond or don't, or get too busy, or like, you know, like I'm really bad at responding. I'm a horrible texter. But back there in CR days, I would respond. I would respond with the quickness. I would respond like my life depended on it. I would respond like it was my job. Like this was my job, to be like, oh my god, I have 70 PMs. I have 32 guest book posts that I have to look at and respond to. I have a bunch of stuff going on in this group. I have to do the HTML for this thing so I can get the format all set up. I have to do this over here on the forum pages. Oh my gosh, this game already started. Blah, 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 blah. Mind you, not a single time was I looking at anime on Crunchyroll. Okay? I probably looked at Blue Exorcist on Crunchyroll twice. And then I think that was about all that I did. I went and looked at it on other sites. Okay? I'm not even going to lie to you. Or I looked at it on the television because they had anime on the television back then. Not so much. Well, I don't look at TV, so I wouldn't know. Just, you know, it's just really crazy. All of the things that I experienced, all of the people that I spoke to constantly. I was a social butterfly. I was speaking to people that were in my age range, out of my age range, completely out of my age range. One of these days, maybe I will talk about those, because just like the safety on the internet back then was insane and unsafe. And I'm very thankful that I didn't get as traumatized as I could have, and that I took everything in stride. I did so much. I learned so much just to do little silly arts and crafts things, like virtual arts and crafts on my page. I gave my mom so much stress, I'm sure, from all of the antics that I was getting onto online. So sorry about that, but helped build character. I promise you it helped build some character. Yeah, it was just really good times. I don't know. I wrote, I know I won't forget all of the feelings I have from these memories, even if I don't remember everything I experienced on CR, even if the site removes every evidence from what it was 10 years ago. I mean, even now, 2023 going into 24, I think about CR every so often. I reminisce, I don't even know if I'm saying that word right, sorry if I'm not. But I think back and look back positively on those memories that I experienced, on those events, on those fun times, just having really good quality fun with these other people on the internet. And it's really crazy how, looking back at my profile and stuff, like who I am and everything, who I am now compared to what I was back then, the things that I'm still interested in versus what I'm no longer interested in. All right, so I'm looking at my page. Oh my god, I'm looking at my page. Me, again, putting porn as my first interest. Then school. I had my priorities in check. I'm just saying. Man, initially I was going to like come at y'all saying that I was extremely embarrassed about the things that I would say online when I was a kid. But genuinely, nah, I was spitting. I was literally spitting. I think I was literally the funniest person alive. Putting porn, school. I'm interested in porn, school, people, cats, and the reproductive system, and you're telling me that's not comedy gold? That's not comedy gold? I was spitting as a kid. I'm just saying. I had way more in my like interests in general, but I know I like condensed it. And then this quote has been a part of my life basically since 2013, 2012, 2013-ish. but it says art is meant to disturb the comfortable and comfort the disturbed, which was also another, like, I saw it another time when I went out to this club and it freaked me out. So I was just like, dang, it's been like a quote that's been following me around for some time, and I definitely resonate with it, but that's why I put it on there. No, I'm not interested in porn as my first interest. I would say sleep is my next interest. And then at the time, the last character that I had like set my page to was Marinette from Miraculous. So, and I just thought that was cute. But yeah, if you click on this one link that was supposed to send you to my like, what happens if I copy the link and go to the Wayback Machine? What happens then, huh? It's not on the Internet Archive. I don't think it would be because it's a profile. So my page was pretty cool though. I took a lot of pride in my page, to be completely honest. I wish I could put it on my resume. It does really suck. Like, all that to say that it kind of sucks that we're going into this era of the internet where forums and community and that sense of community is not like sought after, I guess, or people get rid of it. So that's like kind of lame, you know? But I'm thankful that I got to experience how fun it was to have those be a thing. And I know that Discord exists, but I don't, for some reason it just doesn't feel the same, you know? I don't even know why it doesn't feel the same as if we had a forum page. And I desired that sense of community so bad to the point where I had even made a forum account, or I think there was like a way to make forum pages or whatever through like the what are those things called? Like, it's like a website maker. So I would make a website that was supposed to be for the anime club, and then there was a forum page for that for my school, and I had like set that up so that we could all talk to each other, just because I loved that sense of community so much that I had on CR. I wanted it other places, and it was just really crazy. I had that same feeling with Google Plus, all the sites that I was on, Tinier Me. What other sites did I use? No, there were a lot more sites that I used 10 years ago that like really shaped who I am today. I would want to say I don't know, I was a very, 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 very different person during that time, literally 10 years ago. So, you know, take that into account for sure. It was just really good times. And like I said, I could ramble on and on and on and on. I haven't even really gotten into the meat and potatoes of anything because, again, I just feel like it's personal. But if you've been on CR, if you've experienced it, then you probably know what the fuck I'm talking about. If you've been on the internet in 2012, then you probably know what I'm talking about. Of just like that, what I'm avoiding saying. I think I'm gonna shut up now, just because I have given myself quite a lot to look over when I do my, like, when I edit this. Happy full moon again. It's the last full moon of the year, so make it a good one. Just do good things today. Do good things for the rest of the year. I hope everybody had a wonderful holiday season, and I hope that your New Year's are great. This probably, most likely, will be the last video that I put out for the rest of the year. So Happy New Year. I have a lot of plans for the channel and all of my stuff, honestly, coming into 2024. I'm just over here slowly but surely chipping away at things, so I very much look forward to sharing those with you as they show up. I'm still on vacation from streaming, but I will be back January 7th, and even though there isn't that much of a sense of community on the internet nowadays, I'm very, very, very thankful for the communities that I am a part of, and very thankful for the community that I am forming here with you guys. So thank you again. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you again. And I hope you guys have a great rest of the year and a great rest of your day.